There was a meeting of this wetland committee. What exactly?
Basically, the authority meets regularly. The authority has been reconstituted some time back. This is the second meeting of this particular authority or this particular body, and we are moving forward. We have today decided that we will notify, I think, about 15 lakes. We will notify as wetlands. The notification for 10 should come out, I think, as early as Friday, and the balance will take a little more time. So we are moving on to reach our target. I think we have identified in principle something like around 44 lakes. So we are moving forward.
So 44 are identified as wetlands.
45 been identified as wetlands by
NIO.
NIO service of NIO was sought. NIO has inspected the places. Process to declare a wetland or a heritage area also is basically NIO does the preliminary work. Thereafter there is a technical committee that visits the site. Thereafter there is a grievance committee which is headed by a retired judge. Thereafter, the proposal of the grievance committee comes to the technical committee if required, or the authority directly. At times, the authority has directed a revisit to the site, to the lake or to the area, keeping in mind the grievances of the people. So, keeping everything into consideration, the authority ultimately decides, takes the decision whether to declare it or not to declare it.
So could you highlight some of these lakes which would be notified now?
Lakes are spread all over Goa. For example, Panchami Lake, Karmali Lake, Kodal Lake, Kolambada Lake, Makadana Lake, Pawa Lake, Parra Lake, Sankwal Lake, Saipai Lake, Talauli Lake, Betal Lake. Next 5 will be Ita Lake, Manali Lake, Adsule Lake, Dulpe Lake and Orlim Lake.
Okay. What about those, even there was a issue about locals at Maimole Lake in Vasco.
Maimole Lake has not come yet.
Not yet come yet.
Maimole Lake has not yet come.
Has the
Maimole Lake has come up in the sense that the grievance committee has met. The grievance committee has heard them. The report will be placed before the authority and the authority will take a call.
So the authority also looks into the grievances if anybody has...
We are open. It is not our intention to harass anyone. If the lake falls within the definition of a wetland lake, yes, we will fight for it. We will also consider the objections of the public and take an ultimate decision.
Once it is notified as a wetland, what are these jurisdictions that the area has?
Basically, the purpose, the spirit behind declaration of a wetland is to preserve the lake. And we appeal to the public in general to ensure that garbage is not thrown into the lake, to ensure that sewage is not left into the lake. Because end of the day, these bodies are primarily going to ensure good water for future generations. So that is why we appeal to everyone to ensure that this basic minimum is taken care of. Next is also another thing is, you see, everybody believes that the government should do everything. The beauty of this wetland authority is basically it decentralizes its powers and gives it down to the biodiversity or the various local bodies that are formed under the Act.
Okay.
So they monitor, they ensure that everything is taken care of by them. The Lake Management Committee has to represent the authority in that area.
What is the buffer zone that is?
Buffer zones has certain restrictions.
Like how?
As of today, you cannot construct a new house within the buffer zone, but you can definitely repair, renovate, and reconstruct your existing structures.
Earlier one.
Earlier ones. This is one. Most of these areas, according to me, that fall within the buffer zone are primarily paddy fields.
Oh.
Agriculture is an activity that is permitted under the Wetland Authority Act. So that way there is hardly any hindrance to the common
Activities, especially agriculture and all.
All that is normal, permitted.